Gang, gang, gang. It's your boy back with an all new reaction.
Yep.
Say reacting to Bill Burr, White Guilt. Introduce yourself, bro.
It's Saif. What's going on?
I'm saying this is my first time seeing this. You said you're a fan of Bill Burr, right?
I like Bill Burr, yeah. He it's funny. He had a real big anti-Philly rant.
Oh, yeah, I know about the anti-Philly thing. He's arguing with the crowd. He want them over and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really listen to Bill Burr. My favorite comedians are like Louis C.K.
Okay.
You like Louis?
He alright. I never really heard him like that.
Yeah,
but I like Anthony Jeselnik and I love Chappelle, and I was on Chappelle's show.
So Louis C.K. is like a fat, dirty nigga. Like that's all his comedy about, like having like swamp ass shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor,
Yeah.
shit like that. But I'm not really I was gonna say fuck that. I don't really listen to like white comedians like that. Like I feel like female comedians are not funny.
Yeah.
And a lot of white comedians not funny because they pull too many punches and they too soft with the shit. The only real white comedian I really like is Andrew Schultz.
Okay.
I feel like Schultz to some extent he got corny because he actually tell jokes and he don't give a fuck, and he's not trying to be cool and hip. He just say how he feel.
Yeah.
And Louis C.K. That's pretty much that's it. So I'm not real Bill Burr nigga.
I'm into comedy. So like there's like just not the most famous people. So I do like some of the people for the craft and different types of stuff. Like I like Carlin. Some of the older
George
stuff.
Carlin?
George Carlin. Some of that stuff. Like is Anthony Jeselnik. He's recently got Netflix special. He's a little bit more popular. I used to like Tom Segura before he got like real like famous and he was like used to be funnier and stuff like that. So I do like appreciate all different types. Obviously, I'm a huge Chappelle fan. Chris Rock, Paul Mooney.
You was in the Amy Schumer fan club, right?
Man, listen, she's the most unfunny thing.
Like her coochie is big.
Yeah, she's.
No, but we gonna get right in. I don't know any funny female comedians, but we gonna get right into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Seen that movie? Anybody see that? It's about the first all-black swim team and the difficulties they had to go through being the first all-black swim team. Let me ask you a question. How many of those white people in evil movies are they gonna make? It's like it's all the way down to swimming. I'm starting to run out of white guilt, No, it's like those movies, they started off unbelievable. Started off with Roots, right? White guilt was at an all-time high. I could barely even watch it. Hey, please turn the channel, dude. Please turn the channel. She's still in the fuck. Turn the channel.
Hey, yo. You know what's crazy? I just found out a few weeks ago that like a large portion of Roots is like made up.
I mean,
like the director himself said, like he intentionally over exaggerated this shit to bring feelings out. That because when I grew up, like my parents told me like this shit was like biographical, like this shit was real, like niggas getting feet cut. I'm sure somebody probably got their foot up. Like this shit was crazy. They made us watching in school. I just found out that shit like a dramatization. Like that shit ain't really.
I mean, if that's any specific case, yeah. But like there are like journals where like, yo, this happened. Yeah. So yeah, there's like pretty much you just take the worst of stuff, but you're making it to evoke emotion. So of course you're gonna add something to it.
Yeah, I don't. When the director said that shit was just the it was intentionally. I'll bring up the quote because the quote is crazy.
This is gonna be on all week. Jesus Christ, on the channel. In the 80s, there was like a football movie. Then like Cuba Gooding wanted to be like a scuba diver. Remember that shit? And now it's all the way down to swimming. And I gotta admit, I don't think I give a fuck. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's a recreational activity. Plus, I've been in pools. There's been black people in the pool. I never saw any white guy like trying to like prevent people. It's like they just like making this shit up. I'm not being a dick here either, okay? Just to clarify, I just want anybody coming up to me after the show like, I was thinking it, and then you fucking said it. I'm not saying that I don't think people should be allowed to put on some speedos and go for a dip. I'm not saying that shit. I'm just saying these movies, like the characters aren't even believable. Like they always have to have like that, the over-the-top, uninhibited white racist character. He's supposed to represent all white evil, He's like the dude they always have like screaming during the movie trailer. They'd be like, they were the first all-black swim team. Get out of them! Shit, not even looking around, Dude, it's ridiculous. Real racism is quiet. It's subtle. People look around first. To make sure the coast is clear. There's disclaimers like, dude, you know I'm not racist, but
I got my sister boyfriend black.
Yo, the connections are wild. I can't be racist because my auntie's gardener's nephew, he was black, and I love the little color.
Fucking racist. I got a little LeBron jersey in the house. Like, this shit's odd, bro.
conversation, right? That's how it goes down. Not just some guy just standing up there, "Hey, from the pool. You wrong with this? I work at the bank. Can I be fired immediately, please?" I'm just saying, you just make this shit like believable. You know, the other thing is those movies are starting to give me a complex. You know, because anytime they do a movie about a group of people that thinks dumb shit about another group of people, it's always like white dudes. So it's like, are white dudes the only ones who think ignorant shit about other people, you know? No Mexican guy ever walked up to somebody from India like, what the fuck is that? White dudes the only ones walking around, "Oh, you guys don't eat cows? You don't want your fags? Well, why are you wearing sandals? They're wearing sandals. There's a fag." No, I'm just saying, you know, just balance the movies out a little bit. Like, just have some of the evil shit that black people say about white people, you know, when we're not around, you know? Like what are some good examples, you know? You're hanging out, you had a rough day, you know? What are some of the classics? You know, what smell like wet dogs, right? Something like that, right? It's just
The food not seasoned.
Right.
The food not seasoned. Sunburn.
And if we keep it a buck for when we talk about it's not that big of a deal. The swimming pool, if you could look up black people swimming pool and find about 20-30 memes of a pool party with about 90 black people outside of the pool.
A black people pool party means we about to get dressed and stand around the pool.
Facts.
And maybe one person will get drunk and throw a bitch in there or something.
And you better get my hair wet.
That's
I
what I'm
go to a
saying.
pool party and you ain't trying to get
Yeah. Black people pool party just mean we about to put some meat on the grill and stand by the pool.
right. So we had a disadvantage by choice.
Get out of the pool! Wash your hair, motherfucker! Can you sing a little more? Dude, I'm just saying, it's all the way down to swimming. Where the fuck do you go from there? Would you like ping pong? They were the first all-black ping pong team. They're gonna steal the paddles. My daughter's not playing ping pong. Let's go out there and put some white men to play ping pong. No, I'm not saying I don't know, so we just weird bringing this shit up, but no, I'm not saying white people aren't evil either, because I know we're evil. I got the evil in me. I do, I can feel it. That's why I try to suppress it. I try to dress casual, you know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I tried a suit on the other day, I felt it coming up, like, fuck, man, I want to take over some shit. I started telling people what to do, I was going blue and late, blaming on my secretary, you know? Dude, I don't like those movies when they make black and white people get along, man. Even though it's going to seem ridiculous, you know, because there always has to be like some sort of lesson in those movies. Just like, you know, I never looked at it that way.
Maybe we're not that much different.
Like, oh my God, Tyrone, you bleed if you're cut too? Like,
was it the movie of the football team? Was the Titans?
I remember the Titans, yeah.
Black people and white people can play football together.
Wow.
Like, it's not that different. Like,
it's like that never happens, you know? Anytime I've ever hung out with a black dude, at no point during the evening is he like trying to like teach me how to dance.
oh my God, keep in mind, for like 10 years, that was the biggest thing in Hollywood. White girl, white person goes to the hood.
Dance. You got movies like where it's like, oh no, girl, hold up, let me do this. It's a scene from the trailer. It's a pivotal scene, and turn the movie up.
My favorite one is she's going to Juilliard and she's classic again, but she go to her boyfriend Jamal, teach her how to dance hip hop.
Right. Like, you know, if you went to Juilliard with your hip hop moves, all right, get this bitch out of here.
What the fuck is
This
you doing? What
is
the fuck
Juilliard. We dance traditionally. We don't do this.
Yeah, she getting crunk. Yeah, we gotta understand both cultures.
Honey is fake, all right? Just so you know.
Racial footloose moment they always have to have in those movies. And I never go to his neighborhood like trying to like save a school, you know? How many times are they gonna make that movie? You know that movie? The white person goes into the projects. They just have to make
Dangerous
a difference.
Minds.
You know, they just made that movie again with was it Hilary Swank? It's like, did you even need to go see it? It's like, let me guess. She shows up and they don't accept her, right? And she goes home, she cries to her feminine boyfriend, who's wearing sweatpants, and he's cooking something or something, right? This is her to give it one more chance, right? And then she goes back down there, she starts drawing out their inner beauty. Next thing you know, they put a do-rag on her, she starts fucking dancing. Embarrassing. So all things to the wall, for the love of God, stop making that fucking movie. The amount of times they made that movie, I would think I would know somebody white who actually did that shit, you know? So that's Mike Day said, you know, that's what he does, you know? Sit around and watch Sports Center, you know, he's in the projects every weekend. Write his name on the blackboard, my name's Mr. Michael, all right, who's from there? Who's from there? It's just annoying after a while, you know? And it always fucking works out, too. Anytime a white person goes down there, I want to see a movie where it doesn't work out. Like the white dude goes down to the first day and just gets the shit kicked out. Just leaving all negative. You can't fucking help these things. I'm trying to do something nice. I put your goddamn word in. It's a criminal prescription.
Nah, it's funny though because like I'm pretty sure there's a story that exists somewhere that happened, right? If they were to make a story that was based on a true event and then they did it, it would be racist, right? So and that's what it's funny for him because since he's white, he's saying it's gonna be perceived as crazy. So he says, yeah, I'm white. I'm evil. I have it, so he does a good job of balancing it so it doesn't seem exploited on either side. It's truthful, it's funny, it's genuine. What you think?
My thing, I think it was funny and he actually addressed the topics. A lot of white people, they don't want to talk about race or differences. They want to be, I'm like one of you guys. Like, I'll shoot hoops and shit. Like, they want to be weird. But he actually attacked the topic and it's funny. And my thing is, when was that recorded? Like,
I don't even know, honestly.
It's old though, right?
Yeah, it's like at least that video on YouTube is 7 years old, I think.
Oh yeah, so it probably might even be older than that.
Yeah.
So my thing is he called forward the type of movies they make now. They only make 2 movies. They make the white savior movie, the Sandra Bullock. Oh, the nigga couldn't even read. And she helped him get it.
Precious
Yeah, and the white person come to save you. And the funny thing about the Sandra Bullock shit, you find out the true story. That nigga already played football. Yeah. That nigga definitely could read. He had a beard before. So they do this shit now to make white people.
Blindside, right?
Yeah, Blindside, to make white people feel good. Like, yeah, you really saved them. And I hate that because now when I meet certain white people, they talk down to black people because of shit like that. And they feel like they're helping you out.
Right.
Listen here, Tom. What I'm going to do for you is blah, blah, blah. Yup, and they want to take pictures of black people. Like, I hate that more than the white people even, I hate the white savior complex, and that's why I always move to the right, because I feel like liberals have that type of attitude, like, yeah, we're helping black people out. You ever seen that clip where the governor of New York was like, black people don't even know how to use computers? And it went viral. She was like, yeah, they get a computer for now, you know what to do with it. Like, we gotta really talking like we're like objects or yeah, it's all fucking like aliens, like we're objects or something that needs to be saved, and I hate that. So we get those type of movies now, and we get I stopped watching the Fruitville Stations, the Emmett Till, whatever, the 12 Years a Slave. Slavery was bad, my nigga. Like I get the point. White people was wilding out there. Well, their ancestors was wilding out. I don't know what you want me to say or feel about this. I don't know how many times you could tell the story of slavery, and then I feel like they don't even tell the full story of it because it starts with niggas in America. They never start with the people being captured by rival tribe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They never talk about the other people that participated, the black people capturing other people, the Arabs participating. They're just black people. So master, please. So yeah, but I
can't watch them Johns because it's just like a lot of times it seems like it's just Oscar bait. And Yeah, and
they want an award. That's
right.
what they making that shit for an award.
Right, and it's just a situation to where it's awesome or like, and it's just like, it always has the same exact feel. And like, I can't watch any slavery movies. It's like, we know the story. Like, once you know the basic premise, it's like, hey, it's slavery. People were murdered. It's bad. You need to have a unique spin because I know what's going to happen. I know that the slaves didn't win, obviously, unless it's like a birth of a nation. I know the slaves didn't win or Django or something. You need to have a different angle. Like, do slaves in outer space or something. You got to do something different, or else I know the actual story. You're not going to find a way to make it interesting. You make it heartfelt, you make it compelling or whatever. But again, we know the story. It's already hurtful.
Funny enough, I believe Hollywood kind of produces those movies to make black people feel victimized about slavery and shit like that. Like, one homie had a conversation with him. I'm like, bro, like, a lot of people in the black community got the victim mindset, including you. He's like, we are victims. Nigga, no, I'm a grown ass. I ain't a victim of shit, nigga. I'm a grown ass man. Like, nah, bro, you understand. 400, bro, I don't care, bro. Like, what are you talking about? So, I don't know. I feel like some of that shit is made to make us dislike each other, drive division, and make us feel, like, bad about shit. Bro, I wish they just make movies with regular black people doing regular shit and it not be like
natural, right?
Yeah, just like, oh yeah, my coworker, he just black, like he chilling, he not Jamal from around the way, and the black guy coming, I'm making my fried chicken act like they always super black, and like regular black people don't act like that,
right?
And I don't know, it just feels weird. Like, I never had that interaction with white people, so when I see shit, like, what the fuck is this? Like,
yeah, no, it's crazy because it aids to the general perception. Because there's so many times I've had like white people talk to me and explain some super duper basic stuff, and I like interjected like, yeah, you know, it might be like there's a programs in place to where investors can kind of get together and you can invest in different. Oh, you like an ETF? Oh, you know about it, and then you get so shocked,
bro,
or you know what I mean?
On my soul, bro. I had a white bitch ask me one time that I know what a 401k was.
Yeah. Or I was like, I remember one time I was like, yeah, but I have an IRA, and like I was just talking, and literally I was at work. A customer just veered his head up. He wasn't even part of the conversation, and he was surprised I knew what an IRA was. Like literally, and that's crazy. Like that's the genuine black experience. So
that's the problem with the victimization shit, where they paint us like we really fucking like retarded and just need help and like a book.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Education. Oh man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just so down bad that like we some third world country shit. And the average white person, depending on where you're from, may never really interact with black people. So they see black people out in the wild, it's like, okay.
Well, and plus, like, at certain times, you'll see, like, the unlocking or whatever. Like, I've had conversations to where, like, I'm talking to a person, like I said, because at work, I might deal with people from different demographics, whatever, but he might be, like, 60-year-old white dude, and we're talking, having a conversation, and it's fine, but then I say something, and, like, piques the interest, like, all right, cool. And I say something, like, I literally was having a conversation, say something, kind of looking at his phone, say something, he like puts the phone down, say something, he looks me in the eyes. And like it's crazy to have to get to like me saying 3 smart things for you to earn a respect to look in the eye. But like literally, you can see the transformation. Or I've witnessed like black females to where they're just normal demeanored, but because the perception is, oh, you have to be happy and jovial and you're so bigger than life in the comedy, then or the life of the party, you're perceived as, oh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? You have a problem because you're not like so happy. So like it's crazy that like there's those preconceived notions, and it does control your like day-to-day interactions.
And to be fair to what he was saying at the very beginning, this will be the final little thing I go off on. That evil white people shit, I kind of feel bad for them a little bit, because a lot of times that shit is drawn out, and a lot of white people do feel like they're being painted as a victim. And I see even how people interact. I ain't gonna say whatever name, but remember our old boss was scared to coach somebody because they were a woman and he was white, and he felt like, oh, I'm scared because the white people get blamed, oh, they're racist, everything they do is wrong. They eat the evil white man, and I see that a lot, where it'd be like, I'm just a regular white person. Well, the person's just a regular white person, and they just get blamed for a bunch of shit they didn't do.
Right. So it's basically it's kind of like, hey. You should never judge a whole group of people because they look a certain way. Oh, that's kind of racism, right? Same, you know what I mean? People don't think about it.
But when I say it, people, I ain't no such thing as reverse racism. But no,
America, it's not this reverse racism.
It's just regular racism. It's just racism.
It's prejudice.
Yeah,
if you want to be.
We just paint. And as a lady pushes narrative, white men are fucking evil, and they want to take our rights and want to do all this other shit. But white man do some shit, and he sexed. all this old crazy shit where it could just be, I'm just a regular white fucking dude. If I was white and I just like anime and like doing regular dude shit, I got blamed for everything, I would be mad as fuck. Especially if my life was bad too. Like, y'all niggas blame me. Like, bro, I'm just trying to live my fucking life and it's like, oh, you're a colonizer and you hate women, you built the system, nigga. I didn't do nothing. My name's Tom from fucking upstate New York. I didn't do shit. So I understand that feeling too. Like, damn, I just get fucking blamed for everything.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the world we live in is distorted and warped, and it takes people to have uncomfortable conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think so. It's only like that in America though.
That's what I'm talking about.
Every time I'm saying, because every time I talk to somebody, they're like, damn, America obsessed with race. I'm like, yeah, bro, this shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Niggas, every element, everything niggas do, like every part. But gang, if you like this type of reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Your boy out. That'll be the last one. I appreciate it, bro. I know I'm saying a lot.